Ladies and danglers, good evening, and welcome to another round of Pickles Solo versus Squads. Most of you have probably never heard of me before, which is totally fine. However, I want to show you guys why you do not want to be meeting me on the battlefield. It's become increasingly common to see someone break away from their squad, taking the helicopter with them, and giving a massive indication of where they are on the map. Not only do I want to take this helicopter off you, but I also want to give your teammates a little bit of a headache coming to pick up your dog tags. May this execution serve as a lesson to you. In general, I do try to take the higher ground. Getting on a roof is one of my favorite little tricks, as it gives me a perfect vantage point. And let's be honest, how often are you looking up when looking for enemies? And just up here, I had noticed a car driving down the snow road. So I had taken the higher ground on one of the cliffs, and I kind of waited, not really sure what to expect. Poor driving got this first guy killed. Unfortunately, they didn't get away from their car fast enough. And with only one way up to me, and I knew which direction this enemy was coming from, it was pretty obvious where he was going to pop his head out from. And as you can see, he didn't do much damage. But I got to execute. As you know, I love a good execution, especially when your teammates get to see it. Now, I am not sure what this guy was trying to do here. He appeared to be running with a throwable out. If you are going to run around with a throwable, it's best to pick the smoke grenade, as you can throw that on the floor, and the cloud of smoke will hide you if you start taking fire. Here is just another example of me taking the higher ground to be able to get a great vantage point to kill an enemy. Didn't even land a shot on me. I'm not gonna lie, I waited around for their final teammate to come and pick up their dog tags. They really needed to be sticking together instead of splitting up like that. But, easy kills. Now this was the final part of the match. There was a couple of bots shooting and a couple of real players. It was hard to distinguish who was who, so I just started picking off what I could from safe positions. I am, however, right in the open, and I really do need to be careful about how much exposure I am presenting to enemies. I am a sitting duck where I'm standing, and I really should have known better. And I could have paid for that with my life had I not reacted fast enough and got away from the line of fire. Throwing another kinetic armor on, I am absolutely fine. Now this guy is in the open and now dead. I have these little collection of buildings providing cover for me and obscuring the field of view for the enemies, so they're not exactly sure of where I am. Keeping it like this and keeping them guessing is going to be used to my advantage. This enemy, I could tell, was a real player as soon as I heard that invisibility cloak thingamafob go on. However, terrible reaction time on his part, but I do thank him for the kinetic armor. He had plenty for me. Now I had to speed up through this bit as I wasn't going to leave the cover to go into the open. There's two more enemies and they're both on the same team. And oh my god, that one nearly had me. The medic circle has saved my ass more times than I can count. It has allowed me to continuously fire and attack enemies whilst healthing up. This guy paid for that with his life. Now, I am aware that the other teammate is at the complete opposite end of the map and had been watching this from high ground, so the best thing I could do is take some cover and just wait. I knew he had to come soon, and well, there he was. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and drop me a comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.